This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
In the past 30 years, tremendous changes have taken place in documentary and nonfiction filmmaking. On the popularity side, the documentary universe has expanded and morphed into a global cultural phenomenon. Because inexpensive cameras and editing software are available to almost everyone, there has been a tremendous rise in the number of documentaries produced around the world. Meanwhile, distribution has widened, including outlets on the web where the documentary maker can share his or her film with countless others. These changes include subject matter, form, and a rise in the number of university film and video courses, but very few books explain how to consider, create, write, produce, and direct the new documentary film. There is still a need for guidance through the creative process. One object of this book is to fill that gap, to provide you with a thorough, down-to-earth grasp of documentary filmmaking from idea to finished work, and from raising money to enjoying the fruits of your efforts. Above all, this is a book about ideas and concepts. Its goal is to help you think about the film as a totality before the camera is switched on. This approach may seem obvious, but it is not always so obvious in practice. Many people jump into a film, shoot hours of material, and then wonder what it's all about. To me, that is putting the horse before the cart with a vengeance. This book is about the daily problems that the filmmaker faces, from concept to finished film, from financing to distribution, from censorship and political problems to breaking into the networks, from the complexities of location shooting to problems of ethics and morality, from difficulties with the crew to the problems of dealing with real people and the complexities of their lives. Finally, the book deals with research, problems of style, varieties of approach, and the challenge of new technologies. This book does not deal much with equipment, though it does in certain chapters emphasize and indicate how technology is changing. This omission about equipment is deliberate, because this subject is covered in a number of other books and is generally well taught in most film schools and universities. And therein lies one of the problems. Most film schools provide a level of technical training that would have been unthinkable only a few years ago, but students tend to be deficient in what to say and how to say it. Documentary writing, for example, is often the weakest subject in the curriculum. One of the aims of this book is to redress the imbalance. A second topic deliberately left out of this book is that of documentary history. The subject is tremendously important, but I assume that most readers of this book are familiar with the history of documentary filmmaking. So for the rest of this book, I will assume that you learned about cinema verite at your mother's knee, and that you know that Nanook of the North is a film rather than a Canadian hockey star.